Hello, good day. My name is Hussein and I'm Forex Optimum Broker Financial Analyst. I'm here again to bring you all some of the weekly updates and what's going on in the financial markets. We have got a lot of data that we have been actually analyzing, and here we are to give you some updates. First of all, I would like to share with you that fears over rising infections in the United States and Europe are rising. And United States recorded about 59,500 new cases, which is the maximum since mid-August. Anthony Fauci, a leader member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, described the epidemiological situation in the United States as a trajectory of getting worse and worse day by day. However, investors prefer to ignore risk of any possible new lockdowns, or maybe they bet on the vaccine that could be introduced shortly. Meanwhile, Europe is tightening restrictions measures amid rapidly rising infections. Germany has also closed bars and restaurants in some of its provinces, and France and United Kingdom are imposing point-wise restrictions too. Nevertheless, a new wave of muted economy activity is destined. Earning reports of the major banks have not impressed investors as the stocks are still suffering. So you see on the other sectors part which may report even better during earning report session. But investors may suggest coronavirus risks overweight stronger Q3 corporate profits and downgrade their forecast for the quarter to come in the nearest future. On the other hand, when we talk about the S&P 500 broad market index, which actually turned red on this background and continued to fall. However, technically, we are actually still in the uptrend, started in the end of the September until the index declines below 33,023.69 levels, right? So the target for the S&P 500 of 3,588.11 and on all-time high still remains intact. Having a look on the gold prices, which perform a weaker growth despite risking a rising risk of sentiment, and bullion prices are curbed by strengthening US dollar. So gold prices may resume climbing after a relief bill in the United States will finally be approved, but it is likely to happen after the presidential election in early November. At this point, getting something done before the election and executing on that will be difficult. So Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, which also said on Wednesday, so they got to wait and see until the election is over. US 10-year benchmark Treasury's yield returned to 0.7% and may decline further to 0.65% in the case of elevated risk. So that's what we see on the benchmark of Treasuries. And on the other hand, oil market was supported by the report of the Energy Information Administration that showed a significant decline of crude prices and reserves in the United States by 3.8 million barrels. Very much well over expected than 2.8 million. OPEC reported crude production cut deals is ahead of plan by 2% in September. That demonstrates OPEC plus members of devotion is towards members actually devoting to get the deal done, right? Having a look in the overall greenback, which is actually still under pressure despite recent uptick we saw in the activities, and this factor supports crude prices too. Rising infection in the United States overshadows American economy, so which is a positive recovery track. Worse than expected recovering of US economy boasts chances for another relief package in the nearest time. The target for the Brent crude prices still remain unchanged at the level of $45 per barrel. And that's all for the day, guys. I wish you all a great week. We had a great profitable week, and we have more updates coming up next week, which we will be keeping you posted on time. Thank you very much and take care.